most of the functions in our body are not controlled directly by us. There is a separate nervous system called autonomous nervous system, which handles all the functions which is happening within on its own, like heart functions, breathing, digestion, excretion, metabolism, healing. All these things we don't do it, isn't it? Now, in this autonomous nervous system, there are two aspects. One is sympathetic nervous system. Other one is parasympathetic nervous system. When we are relaxed during our day-to-day activities, or most of the time, all the functions, nourishing, maintaining, absorption, digestion, all these functions are predominantly taken care by parasympathetic nervous system. Okay. But whenever there is some danger to life, any emergency situation, when we perceive emergency, when we get scared, that time sympathetic nervous system comes to the forefront. So during such times, what is the priority? We just need to save our life. So this nervous system activates all the organs which are required to fight and or run. Fight or flight it's called. So to fight and run, we need mainly our skeletal muscles. And muscles has to be properly ready. It needs a lot of blood supply with all the nutrients, high levels of sugar. It should come, blood should flow in a good force. And also it needs a lot of oxygen. So in order to provide all these things, our heart rate rises, BP rises, sugar rises, and breathing rises. Logical, isn't it? Because that is the priority that time. In the bargain, all the functions of parasympathetic nervous system, that is maintaining, nourishing, etc., as I told you. So temporarily they all go to the background. Okay. During the time of danger, this is the mechanism. Once the danger is gone, once you feel safe in your mind, then again parasympathetic nervous system will start acting and sympathetic nervous system will go to the background. Now the problem is, you really don't have to have danger right in front of you for sympathetic system to act. Just feeling in your mind that there is danger. In other words, either anxiety or fear due to any reason, maybe thinking of future, some kind of negative thoughts, it may happen like that. So such feeling in your mind and body itself is enough to trigger the sympathetic nervous system's actions. Our nervous system is innocent. It cannot see outside. It sees through us. It feels our feelings. It responds to our feelings rather. So, the way it is happening nowadays, a lot of anxiety in the society. So what happens? Constantly sympathetic nervous system is active, trying to handle the danger. But actually, there is no danger in front. It's only in your mind, isn't it? But at the same time, parasympathetic nervous system has gone to the background. So all the beautiful functions of nourishment and healing, and digestion, absorption, all those things go to the background. If it's just for a day, it's all right. But it's for months together, years together, all these years, isn't it? So imagine the effect on our system. So no wonder so many people have so many kinds of health issues. Immunity is low, chronic infections, pains, aches, heart issues, lung issues, isn't it? So now we know the reason. So what to do for that? we need to restore the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system's balance. How do we do that? There is a trick. So we can use the breathing to handle this, because breath is connected to autonomous nervous system. Our in breath is handled by sympathetic and our out breath is handled by parasympathetic predominantly. In fact, both have to work together in a balance. Depending on the need, one comes to the forefront. Okay. Now, the breathing technique what we do has 3 scientific reasons. One is we breathe slowly according to your potency.